Bullion dealers not buying, this is the end. We're in a new era for stacking silver. Everything has changed. If you're interested in this topic, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Check this out. Now, last week we saw a big jump in silver price, and everyone was excited. Everyone felt like we're finally broken out of the correction experienced after last May's jump. This is the pattern that we have to understand for silver, and this is really the reason why many dealers are so very frustrated with silver and with silver stackers at this moment. To be honest, they're just frustrated because your local dealer, and I know it's not just here where I live, talk to your local dealer, I'm confident you will hear the same frustration. The dealer feels like, look, stackers are not understanding the pattern of silver. There's many patterns to silver, but for this discussion, the pattern that's happening is just a state of correction. We had a big jump in price last May, and that brought us, we were reaching for $35. We were almost there. We're reaching up to $35. And of course, silver hits a correction, which is where we are presently. It's just a correction, which means that the price drops down a bit, it levels off, and now we have what is known as a long-term performance lag. It's just a long state of correction. That's all that means. And it could hold for, we experienced this, 2.5 years ago. We had about an 18-month stretch for this long-term performance lag, for this state of correction, where silver hovered between $22 to $24. Now, excitedly, we're up $10. And you would think that that would put a lot of stackers in, but they're not. What happened was a lot of silver stackers, they were excited about the $10 jump. Many follow the $10 rule of silver stacking. They were excited about that $10 jump last May, and then they got discouraged when the correction hit. So now, instead of having the fear of missing out crowd jump in, like we should see from last week, we jumped up about $3. Just last week. We had a big jump of $3. You would think the fear of missing out crowd would jump in on that, but it did not happen. Here's why this is a new era for stacking silver. Because not only did that pattern break, we did not see a fear of missing out crowd jump in. But along with that, we have dealers putting out thousands of dollars every day for people bringing in gold, looking for cash. Gold is at an all-time high. With premiums, they're looking at $3,000 for 1 ounce of gold. So that is a heavy toll for your local dealer. Somebody brings in 2 ounces of gold in one morning, your dealer's out. They don't have more than $6,000 of cash to give out every day. So if you're going in to cash out silver in the afternoon, many dealers are saying, no, I gave out all my maybe I can write you a check, and if they write you a check, they might ask you to wait a week, wait 2 weeks before you cash it, because they're dealing, I'm dropping my silver, because they're dealing with so much cash going out on their end. They're late, they're not a bank. So this is a new era for stacking silver. We've never seen this. We've never seen it. But what it tells us as stackers is that when we understand the patterns, when we understand how silver fluctuates and when it's in a state of correction, like it is presently, when we see that, then it makes sense to hold. It makes sense to not cash out if you can. I understand. I get it, of course. I understand people need money. I get it. People need cash. But as we're in this new era of very expensive gold, right? A big strain on your local shop, your local dealer, a big strain. We need to understand why many dealers are turning down silver stackers, meaning like they can't cash out any more metals. It's not just silver. You've got to put gold in that equation. They can't afford it. They can't keep cashing out. So we look at this and add on top of that, this month, presently, at the time of this recording, we have this metal set to skyrocket because we're in the middle of a trade war. Literally, the two countries where we get this silver from that I'm holding on your screen, the countries that border us here in the United States, Canada and Mexico, that's where we get our silver. They're in the middle of a vicious, very expensive trade war. And that's going to hit silver. You put that on top of the already pressing demand for silver, right? We have a shortage of silver. There's a 5th year running where we have a shortage of silver. We don't have enough silver to meet the demands for industry, right? All this green revolution technology, to meet the demands of stackers. There's not enough. So it's really a new time for silver. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I post a new video every day. I appreciate everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.